Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in a word. Tradition! We have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. And because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and has the right as master of the house to have the final word and the Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition.
You must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. Who must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book. The mama, tradition, the mama, tradition. At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The sun, tradition, the sun, tradition. And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks? The daughters, tradition, the daughters, tradition.
Day and night
At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 and 10 and I hear they picked a bride for me, I must bring to be the ring. Tradition, the tradition. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la.
Then there are the others in our village, and they make a much bigger circle. There's only the constable and many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. Among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse, and he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony. And
It was a horse.
Clearly a mule! It was a
traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
by the stove. Where is Hava? It's almost Sabbath.
She's in the barn milking.
Spritza, bring me more potatoes. Hava, have you finished milking?
Yes, Mama.
Were you reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yanta's coming. She's just down the
I
road.
wonder if she finally found a match for you, Sidle.
From my mouth to God's ears.
Mama, can I go out and play? Can I go too?
Mama, the men Yanta finds, the last one was so old and he had no hair.
You want hair? Marry a monkey.
Golda, darling! I have to see you beside such news for you. And not just every day in the week news. Once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good, such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone, no one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him, and even thinking of him gives me no comfort whatsoever because, you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud, but better than nothing.
Excuse me, is that on?
She's busy. Come back later.
There's something I'd like to say to her.
Later.
Thought I heard you model.
Finish what you were doing. I said later. You were saying.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor model want with Saito?
They've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play, they're children.
From such children come other children.
You said you had news.
Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf the Butcher. Out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Saito.
Such a match. And for my title, but Tevye wants a learned man.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself.
But Tevye doesn't like Laser.
Laser will win him over. He's a good man, and I don't think I have to tell you he's well off. And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. So goodbye, Golda. And you're welcome. What does she want, Mom?
If I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish the floor.
I wonder if she found a good husband for you. I'm not anxious for Jens to find me a husband.
Not unless it's model the tailor.
I didn't ask you. Well, Zybo, you're the oldest. Yenta has to make a match for you before she can make one for me.
And me.
Oh, Yenta. Well, somebody has to arrange the matches.
Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker,
make my poor old horse lose a shoe right before the Sabbath? It's enough you pick on me, bless me with $5, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? I realize it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So would it have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. All day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. If I were a bitty rich, digga digga deedle diddle dum. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, another even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. If I were a rich man, diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. All day long I'd be bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. If I were a bitty rich, digga digga deedle diddle dum. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the Easter wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men, 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. All day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work. Diddle deedle diddle digga digga deedle diddle dum. The Lord who made the lion and lamb, you'd agreed I should have. Wouldn't spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man. You're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me, as King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
From a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot. And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
So, what's the news from the outside world?
Terrible.
How terrible.
In a village called Verzhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reasons?
Maybe the Tsar wanted the land, maybe a plague.
Here, have a piece.
Thank you, but I have no money.
Take it. It's a blessing for me to give. It's no crime to be poor.
It is the rich who are the criminals. One day their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree. But until that golden day comes, we're approaching. How will you live?
By giving lessons. Do you have any children?
5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
How radical.
I would be willing to teach them, open their minds to great thoughts.
I am a poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay the Sabbath with us.
Good Sabbath, Reptile.
children!
Good Sabbath, Papa!
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. Mwah. This is mine. Mwah. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. And this. That is not mine. Perchik, this is Mono Cumsoil. He's a tailor.
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev. He's staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher.
Very good one.
I heard once a rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The which she gets from me. As the good book says,
The good book can wait. Get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Mother will also be eating with us. Zeidel 2 more. Spritz up Yelka wash. Hava, you 2. You can wash outside at the well. Tevya, Laser Wolf wants to see.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. He says it's important. Talk to him.
About what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Talk to him.
Right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I saw her. We agree on something. It'll be too late for us. Ask my father for my hand tonight.
Why should he consider me now? I am only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to somehow.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
We're gonna tell
It's
you.
getting late. Where is everybody?
We're gonna tell you.
What is it, model? What?
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, model. May the Lord protect and defend you.
Randy Red Blazer? What's the occasion? A party?
Maybe a party, maybe even a wedding.
What? What? Why? Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like to go out.
Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye.
Why so early, Rev Tevye?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blazer.
Ah, Tevye, sit down, have a drink. I suppose you know why I wanted to see you here this evening.
Yes, I do, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have many more without her.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
What would I do with two?
Same as you would do with one. We're talking about my milk cow.
Tevye, I'm not talking about your milk cow. I'm talking about your daughter, Seitel.
My daughter, Seitel?
Yes. I see her every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And I would be good to her, Tevye. What do you think?
What do I think? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
That's wonderful!
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life, L'Chaim. L'Chaim, to life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink L'Chaim to life.
God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor. How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To life, to life!
L'Chaim!
Hey!
To Seitel, my daughter.
My wife!
It gives you something to think about, something to drink about.
Drink L'Chaim. To life. To life. Oh.
Good evening, Tevye. What's the celebration?
My oldest daughter's getting married.
Why, congratulations, Tevye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a piece of news that I think I should share with you as a friend. We have recently received word that sometime soon this district is going to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom here?
It's just some mischief, so if an inspector comes through, he will see that our duty is done. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Your Honor, and goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that today of all days? It's true we are the chosen people, but couldn't you, every once in a while, choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my cycle. L'Chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story in the Bible of how Laban cheated Jacob, and how the Bible clearly teaches that you should never, ever trust your employer. Understand?
lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. He came home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I ain't gonna get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Virgin.
Thank you.
I don't think the rabbi would approve your strange ideas.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, as the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally. Good day.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligent, perhaps.
Thank you.
And you're very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can hold hands together? They even do new dances. Like this. There, we've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Pilka! Sprinza. What's your name?
Otto, Papa.
Mary Seisel.
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Bertrick, how do the lessons go today?
We made good beginnings.
Ah, he's finally up. What happened last night? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say?
Seisel, my lamb, come here. You ought to be congratulated. Laser Wolf has asked for your hand in marriage.
Butcher?
And what do you say, Seisel?
What can she say? A bride! I must get to my Seidel, a bride!
Mazel tov, Seidel.
You call that a mazel tov?
Congratulations, Seidel, on marrying a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Then may the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover! Seidel, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy
Oh,
with the man?
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him, Papa. I'll be unhappy with him all my life.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am? Don't force me, Papa. I'll be unhappy with him.
All right, I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
Tevye, I need to speak to you.
Not now, model. I have problems.
That is what I wanted to speak to you about. I think I can help.
You.
I have the perfect match for Zidel. This match was made exactly to measure a perfect fit.
Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
It's me!
You must be crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself? What are you, everything? You'll even perform the ceremony?
Zidel and I gave each other a pledge more than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa, we gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge? Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? Doesn't anyone have to ask the father anymore?
I've been wanting to ask you for some time.
You're just a poor tailor.
The poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Rep Tevye, that your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with the poor tailor? On the other hand, things could never get worse. They could only get better. And look at Marota's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at Marota's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition! Nah. Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa. Rep Tevye.
Don't be sorry. I'm sorry already! Golda! What am I going to tell Golda? Help!
miracles large and small. The most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man. Hooray! Wonder, wonder, miracle, miracle. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle, miracle, the promise one day the sea go by, and yes, that was a miracle. When God was fed in the wilderness, that was a miracle. Out of all miracles, large and small, the miraculous one of all was the one I thought could never be. God has given you.
Help! 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 Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who?
From Sarah Laserwolf's first wife. She was standing there a minute ago.
What is the matter with you? Rumor Sarah has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me!
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there. Musicians too. And then, in the middle of the dream, in walked your grandmother Satan, may she rest in peace.
How did she look?
A woman who's been dead 30 years. She looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. And she said this to me.
A blessing on your head. To see a daughter wed. And such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The sailor Muzzle Console.
Muzzle?
A worthy boy at him.
Muzzle toe.
Of pious family.
Muzzle toe.
He named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. Sailor Muzzle Console.
The tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
I'll tell her. You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf?
No! I mean a sailor! Tabia, my great-grandchild. My little Swintel, who you named for me. Monsel's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed.
Muzzle toe.
In heaven it was me.
Muzzle toe.
A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. Tailor Muzzle Console.
We announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma told our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No! So you announced it, Tabia. That's your heading. Whenever Laser Wolf I say to you, Tabia, that's your heading too.
Oh!
Blessing on your house, muzzle top. Imagine such a spouse, muzzle top. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The sailor muzzle Console.
It was
be mistaken.
Marrying my husband. Miss your friends and neighbor from a Sarah. Have you not considered reaching forward feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take my place? Live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my furs, clothes. How can you let your daughter take her place? House, keys, furs, such a good lady, never wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true and that I wouldn't worry. You didn't give your blessing to your cousin's marriage. Tell me what would follow such a fatal wedding. If Saito marries Laser Wolf, I pity them both. She lives in 3 weeks, and when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat and take her.
May fall into the river, may sink into the earth, and the thing was brought up by the butcher. And grandmother Seidel took the trouble to come all the way from the upper world to tell us about the tailor. Then all I can say is that it is for the best, and couldn't possibly be any better. Amen. Blessing on my head, muzzle top, like Grandma Seidel said, muzzle top. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor muzzle comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Muzzle top,
we had when we began.
muzzle top.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
The tailor muzzle comes oil. The tailor muzzle comes oil. The tailor muzzle comes oil. The tailor muzzle comes oil.
Thank you.
Did you hear? Tevye Zeitel's very mortal, not laser wolf.
No!
Yes.
Is Saito very model?
Yes.
No! What's all the excitement?
Tevye Zeitel's going to marry.
I know, Lace with the picture. It's wonderful.
No.
No, it's Model the tailor.
Saito's marrying model? I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. Laser and Tevye had an agreement.
I heard the terms weren't settled yet.
An agreement is an agreement.
Well, I heard that Goldie's grandmother came to Tevye from the grave and told him that Saito should marry Model, not Laser Wolf.
What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me her grandmother was a big liar.
Imagine, Sato's marrying Model. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son-in-law?
Oh, excuse me, Shane Down. Also talk.
Oh, yes, well, do you have a wedding hat for me by any chance?
Laser will order a hat, but it's not cheap.
Right, I can most certainly have a
Please, may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you.
Muzzle top, Papa.
All right, stop it.
Now listen here, Pietro.
And goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you. I've noticed you in the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
Here, take the book, and later we can talk about it.
Ah, Bianca! What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Oh, looks like you've got it both ways. No, it's mine.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Bianca.
Good day, Bianca.
Is this the little girl I hear? Is this the little boy that played?
I don't remember growing older. When did
Did she get to be a beauty? Did he grow to be so
Wasn't it yesterday when they once
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the hills. One sees
for? Clean up. Clean up. Dear God, that was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Seidel at her wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Seidel and Model are married now. Almost 2 months. They work very hard, and they're as poor as squirrels in winter. But they're both so happy, they don't realize how miserable they are. They have big plans. Model keeps talking about a sewing machine. I know you're very busy, but could you take a moment and get it for him? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Huddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
They expect me in camp tomorrow morning.
So you've told me. Then goodbye.
Huddle, your fathers and the others think what happened at Seidel's wedding was a little cloudburst. And it's over, and everything will be peaceful. It won't. You understand.
Yes. I suppose I do. Goodbye, Pritchard.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to ask you.
Yes.
A political question. The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
Yes, and I am personally in favor of it.
Are you asking me to marry you?
Yes. In a theoretical sense.
I was hoping you were.
So we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away. I will send for you as soon as I can to marry you. It will be a hard life, Huddle.
But it will be less hard if we live it together.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reptilia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
I am sorry. We will all miss you.
But you can also congratulate me.
Congratulations! What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No. You're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're staying here and you're going away. So, have a nice trip, Perchik.
Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Model and Seidel, so now you feel you also have the rights. But my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't.
Ah, we'll find someone else for you. Someone here, an Anatevka.
Reptevia, we are not asking for your permission.
You're not asking for my permission?
What? We would like your blessing.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head? Unthinkable. At least with Seidel and Model. They asked me. They begged me. But now, whether I like it or not, you'll marry him?
I will send for her as soon as I can to marry her.
They're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. For this, they want to be blessed? Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition! Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy that makes me.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Golda! 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 I've just been talking with Patrick and Huddle, and they seem to be very fond of each other.
Well,
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged.
what? Without even asking me?
Who asked you? I'm the father.
Who is he? He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
Huddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. Love. Golda.
Do what? What?
Love me.
Do I love you? For 25 years I washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
The first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. So now I'm asking, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
Then you love
I suppose I do.
and I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Is he in bad trouble? That hero of yours?
Richard did nothing wrong.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
And what wrongs did Moses do? And Abraham and Joseph, and they had their troubles.
Where is he now? This Joseph of yours.
He's far, Papa. He's in a settlement. In Siberia.
Siberia? He asked you to leave your father and mother and join him? And marry him
He
there?
did not ask me to go, Papa. I want
But
to.
call him my child.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who were close to me, here in the home I love. Who'd have thought that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching over a dream so dim. There where my heart set long ago, I must go, I must go. Couldn't imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love. Yet there with my love, I'm home. God alone really knows when we will see each other again, Papa.
Then you will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Papa, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it. Let me try. No, I will talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. But, Papa, Bianca and I have known each other for a long time now. And I think it
Abba,
would be...
you must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course. All creatures on this earth have a name.
Bianca is not a creature. Papa, Bianca is a man.
And who says he isn't? He's just a different kind of man. And as the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which means a bird may love a fish, but where will they build a home together?
The world is changing,
No,
Papa.
Abba, some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Bianca and I, we want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? No, Abba! Never talk about this again! Never see him again! Never! Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his left leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know, I shouldn't be too hard on him. He's one of your creations and has the same rights I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And Lord, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it away.
Tevye! Tevye!
What is it called, the what?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Bianca. I looked all over for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Go home, Golda.
But Hava...
Hama is dead to us! We will forget her. Go home. Little Havala, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is over. All I can see is a happy child. What a sweet little bird you are, Little Havala, you were always such a pretty little thing. Everybody's favorite. Gentle, kind, and affectionate. What a sweet little bird you were,
Papa? Papa? Papa! I want to talk with you. Papa, stop! At least listen to me. I beg you to accept us.
Accept them. How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, there is no other hand. No other. No.
Hold up, is Raptevia home?
He's in the house. Why are you all gathered together like a bunch of ghosts? What's...
Raptevia, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
There have been some rumors about.
What rumors?
Someone from Solider told me that.
I came to tell you I have an order. You're all going to have to leave Anatevka. You must sell your homes and be out in 3 days.
3 days?
And you, who have known us all your life, you carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we refuse to go?
You have 3 days.
We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye. Tooth for a tooth.
Very good. In that way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah our entire lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
Must wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot,
A pan.
A broom, a hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even realize they've been here.
A stick of wood.
a piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, underfed, overworked, Anatevka.
Where else could Sabbath be so sweet?
Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, obstinate, Anatevka. Where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town of mine.
Where will we be living in America? With Uncle Abram, but wow, how to put this? He doesn't quite know it yet. I wish you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to come
Model, be careful, please. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
in. Come on, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golda, darling, I had to see you before I left because I've such news for you. Golda, darling, you remember yesterday when I told you I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones? Now I know you want to hear, I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place, and now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. You'll never guess where. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed! And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, I would not have listened because, good as he was, too much brains he was not blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It is my mission. Goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time we will meet under happier conditions. Meanwhile, we suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
We'll have to hurry, Golda. We'll all be together soon. Model, Cycle, and the baby. They'll come too, you'll see them.
And Hodel and Perchek, when will we ever see them?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? They're together, and they're happy. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
Oh, come, Golda, we have to get finished.
I have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floors.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Cycle, are they almost finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa! Papa will see. I want to say goodbye to him. He will not listen, but at least he will hear. Papa! Mama! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow. We cannot stay among people who do such things to others. We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama. Goodbye, Hava. Yedka. Come, Hava.
God be with you.
God be with you. We will write to you in America if you like.
Will we stay with Uncle Abram?
Yes, Mama.
May I have to catch the train. Bilka, Sprinter! Put those bundles in the wagon. And Cycle, don't forget the baby.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Model.
Goodbye, Mama.
Behave yourselves! We're not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.